Hello everyone, Touchman Butler with H.U.B Games coming at you with another Let's Play. Today's Let's Play, we're going to do something a bit different than normal. I was toying around with the idea of doing more board games or video games that are based on board games on the channel, and today's going to be the start of that. So I think I might call the segment like Board Gaming with H.U.B Games or Board Game Thursday, but something that's a little bit different than just the normal, usual playing video games. Is something that's a little bit different than Yu-Gi-Oh, but just like other board games. And I want to mix that up. So this is going to be the start of that. And today we're going to play a game that I've only heard about, never played in real life, but think is really, really cool, especially mechanics-wise, based on the tutorial. I'm rambling. Be sure to check out all things H.U.B Games in the description below. Also, if you feel so inclined, you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, definitely comment. I really do read those comments, and I try to talk back when I can. But without further ado, gamers, oh, y'all can't hear the music, but let's game. All right, so that way y'all know that I haven't lost my mind. This is what I've been listening to in my earphones since I was doing my introduction. Oh, I need to show myself back up. Hi, how's it going? I'm over here. But yeah, you hear this is the rocking music I was listening to. All right, so we're gonna play Root, a game of woodland might and right. And based on the tutorial, like I said in the introduction, I played the tutorial. The only part I haven't done was I haven't done any of the expansions. I don't have the expansions, but I didn't realize how cool and unique this game was until I played it, and it was like, okay, it's like, I'm not even going to sit here and explain it. I'm just going to let it play it for itself. So I'm going to do some local play, and I'm going to do some solo play. Okay, so I got the AI. I think I got it set up basically the way I want to. AI is at medium. I don't think I have any other map. Oh, yes, I do. I can do a winter map. But I think I'm just going to keep everything simple. Yeah, keep it all simple. Yeah, keep it simple, the way that it is. And I'm gonna play the Eyrie Dynasties. So to help with this, the reason why I chose this dynasty is because it's something that I'm based on the tutorial. It's something I'm a little bit more familiar with. So here's how the game works. Just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. The game works like this. Each of these factions, the Eyrie Dynasties, the Marquise, the Cats, the Woodland Alliance, and the Vagabond, we're all vying for conquest of this land, which you'll see here in a bit. But each faction has its own playstyle. So if you haven't played Root before, you know, if you played Root before, you know what I mean by their own playstyle. And playstyle is probably a misnomer because they all play. Well, you know what? Let me shut up and let me show you. All right, so okay, I do need to kind of move me. So let me move me a little bit. Shoo, 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 shoo. Alright, so you can see me down there in the corner. Okay, good. And we're still good to go. Okay, so with my faction, I have to choose a leader. Okay, and that leader basically determines has a determination on what I prioritize for my turn. Okay, and we're setting up our board. So my first leader is there. the Woodland Alliance. Okay, so again, I'm the Eyrie Dynasty, so I have to decree what I'm supposed to do as my actions for the turn. Right now, by default, I can do any action that requires me to move from a clearing and create a building in any clearing that I have a warrior in. I could choose to, with the cards, the little symbol here, we got one of a mouse, one of a rabbit. If I put one here, this will allow, this decree basically makes it so that way, see right here, rabbits are in any enemy or any of my warriors in a rabbit area. So any one of these with a rabbit clearing, they are allowed to move. If I don't have anybody in a rabbit clearing and the decree says that a rabbit has to move that turn, then I lose my turn and my leader, and I have to pick a new leader. It's really crazy because all the other factions don't have anything like this. You'll see. Just let me figure out my strategy by putting this down, though. Let's see what we got. Where's my character? I'm up here with the wolves. With the fox. Oh, great. Well, that's not gonna help me out any. But I do have a mouse clearing, so what I might do is, okay, what I'm gonna do is can move, build. Oh, I can't remember how this works. Oh no, it goes in order, so I can't do that. I can't do what I was thinking about doing. Let's see. Oh, I do want to build. Oh, I can't do what I was thinking about doing. But I have to put something here in the decree section. I can't just leave it blank. Oh. Okay, there's a rabbit one. So, what I might be able to do, I think I got it. I'm going to battle the mouse just for the sake of it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I want to recruit, but I can't recruit. I can only move and build. But I have to pick something. I guess I'm gonna build in the mouse. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that'll work. But I have to pick one. I can pick up the two for my turn, so I'm only gonna pick one because I don't see me doing. I wish I would have realized the rabbit there. Okay, there's an undo button, but I'm not gonna undo. Continue. So now I have a warrior here, and I had to look at what I got going on. And with one warrior, oh man, I messed up. Oh, I messed up big. Oh no. Whip. I'm gonna go here. And I'm only gonna move maybe two of my guys here. Make sure I definitely have advantage. So in the clearings, you can see these little flags on each clearing. That basically lets you know which faction rules that clearing. And in order for me to do things like build in a clearing, I have to, I actually have to have more people or ownership of that clearing or rule over that clearing, which I do. But unfortunately, I can't build a roost in any of the other clearings. And since there's no open building spots in the clearing I control, I enter Turmoil. So I'm about to lose my leader, even though I just did a good thing. So my leader has been deposed because I couldn't follow his decree. And now, let's see. I'm gonna do battle and recruit. Let's change our focus for a second. Try to clear out some of the surrounding clearings of these cats. And so you're probably wondering, why did that cat have a wood saw? Well, the Marquise the cat, they built resources to help them with their buildings. And you notice that the cats are all over. So apparently the Marquise the cat, they have ownership of basically most of the land at the start of the game. And they're able to do is they're able to build things and make buildings and build things. They kind of, each one has their own disadvantage. Well, in this case, the Woodland Alliance has decided they're going to take over this clearing with the cat. So the Woodland Alliance has decided it was time to cause a revolt. The one thing about this game I haven't been able to figure out is the building part. Because I know that building helps you get victory points. Down here, we got victory points, and it's the first of 30 wins. As you can see, I'm behind, just like the cats are. Let's see. Okay, I can recruit anywhere, which is fine. I need mice to move, so I can battle anywhere. And yeah, let's go. Nothing to craft. So I can recruit warriors. I want to recruit from here. Okay. Now I can move from this clearing. I'll move from this clearing down. But I'm not going to move everybody because I need to have somebody defend his roost. And now I can battle. And the battles work, the two roll, both players roll, but the attacking team gets the higher of the die. I got 2 victory points for having 2 roosts at the end of the turn. They bring their cats back that they lost with the field hospital. With them building workshops, they are able to, the more workshops and buildings they have in an area, including workshops and recruitment, the more victory points they have. And I think they got one more thing that they can build. The Marquise, that is. The Vagabond, they are neutral. They win by basically completing their objective of being a vagabond and helping out whatever party they see fit, more or less. The Woodland Alliance basically stirs up trouble by causing revolts and rebellions. Okay, let's see. All right, I need to be able to. I want to. See, I have this little bunny coat currently. See, if I had the little bird suit, I can go into any clearing, but unfortunately, I don't have another one. And I don't want to do anything with this because, annoyingly so, this little mouse here, the Woodland Alliance has a very annoying ability in causing a revolt, and that basically just knocks out whatever you have going on, and it can knock out whatever you have going on in an instant. So it's like there's no battles or nothing. If the area is neutral or they have more people in the area than you do, they can cause a revolt and, it's over. It's a wrap. Crying time. So, let's try to figure out what move to make. And I think that's why I gravitated to this particular factions, because you actually have to plan out your moves. And I don't know why that is. It's something about me, because I'm not very good at strategy in a sense, especially when playing games, because the only thing I want to do is just attack. But I think I know what I might do. Because I want to try to get over here. But let's see. Again, I have to pick something. So I think I know I'm going to build in the rabbit and in there. Okay. In this clearing, I want to recruit more warriors. And then from this clearing, I'm going to move 2. Well, I'm not going to move 2, I'm going to move 1. And then clear this guy out here. Oh, it's a tie, so... Oh, alright, we cleared him out. Now that he's clear, I completely own this area and I can make another roost. So with more roost means more bonus points. Well, I mean more victory points. So I have this entire side. The more roost I have, the more likely I can recruit more members. But here's the kicker. Again, I have to be strategic. I can't just build roost all willy-nilly because of these decrees. And that is where I mentioned everybody, while we're playing Root, everybody's playing a different game. That is one of the ways that we're playing different games. I am stuck with whatever I put in this little section here. You can't see my mouse, but this little section on the lower right here, lower right hand side with the bird and the boot and everything, I'm bound by that. If I go outside of that, I lose my leader and, causes turmoil. I lose my leader and I lose the victory points that I have. So I have 4 now. I could lose all 4 of those if I go into turmoil at the wrong time. The vagabonds, they're just trying to make enemies or, allies and get their objectives done. The Woodland Alliance, just like everybody else, is just trying to, they are trying to, I guess in a way, reclaim the land for the people by causing revolts and rebellions. And the catch is on the land. They're like, yeah, we own this place. This is ours. And we'll continue to own it as long as we have access to the resources. So it's really neat. And I probably did a very poor job of explaining it. But, yeah, it's really neat. Let's see. Alright. I need to move from the foxes, so I'm going to do that. Mice are there. I think I might want to do another one. Let's see, moving the foxes over to the bunny. Bunny can battle. Oh. See, here's the situation that I'm currently facing with having this rabbit here. And to explain, so again, you can't see my mouse, but if you look here in the left-hand side where it says Eyrie Warriors, there's a little rabbit clearing. So I can't build there anymore. Okay, according to the decree, I need to at least build in 1 rabbit if I keep it that way. Then there's another rabbit clearing which I can move from the foxes here. I could build here since there's, well, no, I'd have to clear this out, then build there. I can go over here because my faction, the moment I put something over here, I have more control over the land. I could build something here to fulfill this requirement. So what I think I might do though is I may take 2 of these since there's nobody here, come down here, use this area as a plan of attack, and go on about my business. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so crossbow. So the crafting thing, you notice with crossbow, let me see, I'm trying to keep it up here. So you notice that with the crafting, the little thing in wood, the little wood panel there, it has a little fox symbol in it. And I think the more lands and areas that I own with that symbol, the more likely I'm able to craft the item. And if I craft this crossbow, it's 1 victory point. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hang on to that victory point because I might need it later. So I'm gonna continue on. Okay, now to find a place to recruit warriors. And I think for the sake of things, I'm gonna recruit my warrior. I'm gonna recruit warriors here at my home base. And in that way I can move these two. I can move maybe 3. So now I have to keep a warrior here. So I'm gonna move 1 down. I have to move 1. If I didn't move 1, we go into turmoil, and you know, turmoil is not good. So I need to clear out this workshop. Thank goodness. I need to clear out this workshop so I can have a space to be able to roost as part of my my decree. So now I can do that. And no turmoil. I've avoided turmoil yet again. But with 4 roosts, if I keep 4 roosts at the end of my turn, 3 victory points. Thank God I have these. I needed these. I really did need these. So these are abilities that I could use. This one I can craft a bundle, a bag. This one I could change the... So with this card that's shown on the screen, you know you can't see anything. With the dominance card here, I could actually change what my objective is. I can change what my objective is. Instead of getting... instead of having to get 30 victory points, if I control 2... if I have 10 points during daylight, I can rule 2 opposite ends, so 2 corners, diagonal. If I own 2 places by the time with 10 points, I could win the game that way. So it's a faster way of winning the game. I don't think I'm going to go for that. We'll see. Spending a lot of time explaining stuff, but I just want to make sure it's understood, because I don't know how many people watching this have actually played Root, and who knows, you know, everybody watching this might have played the game before. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, here they go again. Okay. See, this is what I was telling you about. The thing I have to be worried about with these guys is that whenever they put somebody here, I have to get rid of them. If I leave them there, they're going to cause me headache. Okay, I got a rabbit. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both of these, because I don't want the dominance. I want to be able to battle anywhere again. I can't use that. Okay, so let's see. That's rabbit. Okay, I can move from a fox. I can move from there. I think what I may need to do is recruit from mouse. Alright, so the crafting phase. I can either craft this or the bank. I think I'm going to leave the birdie bundle alone in case I can still use this one, this little thing. So I'll hang on to that for my next turn. Okay. Well, actually, I thought about it. I can recruit warriors here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And recruit the rest of them here. Okay. So move. You know what? Let's just do it all. Oh yeah, I forgot. Go ahead. Oh. Whew. Okay. Phew. I forgot about that one thing. Okay. Now I got 2 battles ahead of me. The first one is here. I don't want to lose all 5 of my guys just because of the Woodland Alliance. So really? Wow. You can be outraged all you want. Oh, yeah, I was trying. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, remember that Turmoil thing I told you guys about? Yeah. So they're gone. And you can see I lost my victory points. Move recruit. Move battle. Let's go ahead and stick with moving and battling. Still, with 4 roots, still doing alright. I got so scared about about them that wow. Yeah, we're outraging the Woodland Alliance every time we attack. See, here we go. All because I gave them. So I lost the roost and I lost roost and two guys, all because of that. So and they're really making their way up here. And how dare they? They're attacking me again. Oh, and they got it this time. Wait. Okay. I need to be able to move. I can probably move from the mouse clearing. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm already in the bad spot. So them clearing this out and this out actually puts me in a very bad way. Because without a well, I can move from anywhere, so with the mouse being there, that's fine. The problem that I have is that I can't recruit anything. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to move them up here, then take all 4 of them up to here. Oh. Move them to here. Take those 2, move up to this one here. So take 2 from here, move them to here. Move them to my original spot, and then do battle there. So then What I need to do now is put a building there so I can get my building back. Okay. So I move them. Oh, I didn't realize I forgot I had warriors there. Hold on. Hold on. Instead of losing those two. Well, yeah, about that. I didn't think that move all the way through. I tried to take it back, but I tried to protect myself by doing something what I thought was going to be clever and paid a hefty price for it by putting myself in turmoil. So the Woodland Alliance is definitely has an advantage. They're at 20 points. They're almost winning. Followed by the Marquise the Cat. And then there's a Vagabond, so don't mind them. They're just doing their thing. Me, on the other hand, I am dead last. Me and my good old 8 points. And you see, the more he aids them, the more victory points he's getting. So 2 victory points for aiding. Four mobilizations. Is this because... Oh, I can use this every turn? You know what? I don't like the cats, but they're going to get a card from me today. Okay. We're going to try this. Hold on. Considering where I am, can move. Oh, I can recruit. So what I need to do is put battle there, and we're just gonna fight. Yeah, we're just gonna fight this out. Y'all not gonna do this to me today. No, we're not moving. Not moving them anyway. You know what? I don't really care for the fox card, so I'm going to move there. I'll move 1. I'm going to make sure you guys leave this clearing if it's the last thing I do. You're kidding me. How? I have more. What are you guys doing that I'm... Battles defender. Oh, I forgot. If they're the defender, they use the higher attack roll. I've forgotten all about that. Oh. Okay. So picking a fight with them was not my best bet for that particular instance. Yeah, it's looking all downhill from here. But I gotta put up a better fight. All they need now is one more victory point, and they won. Uh-oh. There it is. As you can see, the bird was sleeping in the background, so just go see my poor alliance is asleep. Just sleeping in the corner. And that is Root. That is me getting everything I could ever ask for and getting beat in the game of Root. But that music though. Wow. 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 Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry. Just getting in there. Anyway. That is it for this board game Thursday. That was Root. That was I've been playing, trying to learn the different strategies, but that's my first run at Root. Let me know what you think. Have you guys played it before? Is it a game that you would like to play in person or online? Yeah. Anyway, I'm the ever thankful Tach Sparring Partner of H.U.B Games. Thank you so much for your time and watching. And until next time, gamers, let's game. Wah, 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 wah.